Welcome back to Odds of War. Today we have an awesome battle report of the Sisters of Battle versus the Necrons.
The Necrons, that's right. Ooh, spooky.
Today on Odds of War, a Necron overlord of the Mephrit dynasty and his bodyguard have laid siege to a comms array. In response, a kill team of the Sisters of the Thawed Rose have taken to the field in opposition. Who will gain control of the comms array? Will the Necrons be victorious and thus enslave this young upstart race? Or will the Sisters of Battle prove that truly their faith is strong? Find out today on Odds of War.
So, Rico, thanks for coming back.
No problem.
You've brought a new force for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a lot of I know.
Yeah.
Right?
So right now you've got, if I'm not mistaken, you've got Iron Warriors.
Yeah.
You've got Guard.
Yeah.
You've got Orcs.
Yeah.
I think you've said you have Tau somewhere in there,
A little
or
bit.
did you trade?
It's been
those
downsized, but I still have a little bit.
Yeah,
In there.
and then now Necrons.
Yes, I have a problem.
Yeah. But these guys are cool.
Yeah, thank
These
you.
guys
Yes.
are cool. You got you picked them up in a trade, or
I did. I got most of these in a trade. I got some of the other stuff from through just buying other stuff, that sort of thing. But for the most part, these came from a trade from a very nice person on Reddit. So that was great.
nice.
And they're painted in the sandstone type color scheme that you see on Midwinter Minis. Yeah, so you got the nice name drop. And decided to go for like a cool color scheme of all the basic troops, all the guys that would be the first responders, all dirty and dusty, and all the guys deeper in the tomb wouldn't be,
clean,
because why do they need to go up there?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now these guys, we'll get into the lists here in a minute as well. But all this stuff can be found down in the description, as usual, with timestamps and yada yada yada.
YouTube stuff.
But these guys now, these weapons here don't look like
Usual Gauss.
a normal Gauss. Is this like an older kit, or is this like a third-party bit? Do you know? Or
What happened was they took the regular Gauss blaster and they didn't put in the green rod and cut the segment that would hold the
rod,
and just put the muzzle against the actual power unit. So
okay. So it's almost like almost like a sawed-off.
Yeah, like it's just a bunch of Gauss shotguns, really. So
nice.
I got the redneck Tomb World. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh. They really are like, get off my lawn. Man.
Pretty much. That's what they are.
Get off my property.
Get off my lawn. And then so this is what I'm bringing. They're gonna be Mephrit.
Okay.
So they'll act like sawed-offs if you get really close to them.
They'll
They'll blow you away.
Get the extra AP.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
And it's just pretty simple for warriors as my core. I have a veteran Immortal with Tesla.
Okay.
Then I've got 2 Lychguard, which look very similar, but they're very different things. So the guy with the shield up and the very pointy crown thing with 4 points to it is my leader. And they're both equipped the same with the shields and Hyperphase swords. And then the guy with the shield down and the little little gap in his little crown there is my combat specialist. And then I've got my Overlord.
Yes.
Yep,
now he is your commander.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're playing a commander's game.
We are.
And so he's an Overlord.
Yep.
Does he? Let's see. I actually have the commander's book here, so let's do this because we don't play commanders often on the channel. This is actually only the second commander's game.
All right, cool.
So
sweet.
Yeah, so we're on things. So he's Overlord, right?
Yeah, Overlord.
So let's see. Okay, so he's got the My Will Be Done.
Yeah, he does.
Aura Tactic. So basically 2 CP, start the battle round. Ooh. And you can add 1 to advanced charge and hit rolls for friendly models within 6. That's pretty good.
Now, does that include him?
Yeah, he is a friendly model within his own range.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah, so he can pop My Will Be Done. And you said he's got a Void Scythe?
Yeah, he's got the Void Scythe, which usually takes off a -1.
Sure.
It's ×2 strength, -4, 3 damage flat.
Gross.
So pop that, and he's swinging on 2s, murdering on 2s. Oh boy.
Gross.
I didn't know I was playing sisters. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine.
We'll see. I mean, who knows? I might just whiff everything.
You might.
I've rolled a lot of ones on the channel, so
yeah. Well, and I have a good amount of firepower.
You do
too. That I might just remove you before we even reach combat.
It's a very high possibility.
So who knows? Very cool. And then living metal. Okay, so he gets a wound back every round. 4 up invuln. Okay. And then what's his specialism? His commander specialism.
I think he just has commanders, so he's just.
Well, yeah. Well, so the commanders themselves also then get a specialism. So you got fortitude, which will be like, I think is like a feel no pain.
I think I just picked leadership actually.
Leadership is leadership is like let's see, leadership is so you subtract 1 from nerve tests, which doesn't really do anything for you because you're leadership 10. Yeah. Anyway, you've got logistics where you get to ignore AP1.
That trait is going to subject to change before the start of the game because I need to actually look into that a little more.
We got melee, so you can
kill harder.
Add 1 to your attacks characteristic.
I can murder things better now. Great.
Of course, all of these come with their own stratagem or tactic as well. So I
can fight dirty. That's cool.
Yeah, fight dirty. Yeah. Let's see, shooting. You're not going to want that.
Not really,
strategist, which is what spoiler alert. That's what I've taken. You get an extra command point every round,
which I could proxy. Well, I could then couple that up with the leader tactic.
Yeah. So with the leader and then the strategist, you get 3 CP every round, which is pretty nasty. And then strength, which you get to add 1 to your strength, which you don't need.
Yeah.
So. Maybe
I might do actually the strategist one.
Yeah,
just play with more of the Necron strats.
There you go.
That sounds pretty fun.
There you go. So that'll be it then. So strategist both ways.
It's decided. Woo! All right, we did it.
All right,
cool.
Very cool. So and you said Mephrit.
Yes,
right?
They're all Mephrit.
So so your Tesla will get a -1 when it's in half range.
Yeah,
which is scary.
Which is disgusting.
And then these guys, they're already -1.
Right, so they'll be a -2.
Yeah, -2.
But really, if you think about it, that's the only shooting I have. Because the more expensive part of my army doesn't even shoot.
Right.
So as long as you can weather the storm or be in cover, which I'm sure we'll have a lot of cover.
Yeah, so of course, So going over to the sisters, it's the Thawed Rose. They're back. My commander will just not bury the lead. It's going to be a Canoness. I'm going to have to dig in here into the kill team manual for this.
Oops, you good?
They're here somewhere. They're after demons? Question mark. Here we go.
Well, that's weird.
So Canoness. Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So she is going to have ignore the rod. It does nothing for her, but she has a plasma pistol. You'll see tucked up back in her cloak there.
That's cool.
She had a plasma pistol and a blessed blade.
Ooh.
So she'll be strength 5, AP -3. Not that it'll matter against your commander, and then D3 damage for the blessed blade there. She's got 4 attacks too, hitting on 2s. Ooh.
Does she have a robot leg?
She does.
That's
she
awesome.
Does. She's been in battle.
Cool.
Yep.
Hey, cool.
And then her commander aura tactic is reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly models within 6.
Okay.
So just like it's at the start of the shooting phase.
Is that what the rod is for? Just points at people?
Yeah. So you burn it. Yeah, you burn her aura tactic at the start of the shooting phase, and you gain the ability until the end of the round. Reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly models within 6. So you get reroll 1s in the shooting phase, and then it goes to the battle round. So you reroll hit rolls of 1 for fighting as well.
That's really good.
Which is not bad.
It's really good.
It's not bad. That'll help her out with her blessed blade if get in combat. And she's got a plasma pistol, and then spoiler, my leader has a plasma pistol, so it's going to be overcharged plasma because you get to reroll the 1s.
That's going to be good.
That's actually why I picked the strategist specialism, because I figure I'm burning that every round, 1 CP, just to get the reroll 1s. Yeah. So that's her. Okay. Leader is Sister Juliet again. She's got a chain sword. She's got a plasma pistol, frag, crack grenades. All the sisters have frag and crack grenades, by the way. Okay. She's got a bolter as well, for what that's worth. Specialisms, we've got Sister Catherine here with her storm bolter. She's our sniper. We've got Sister Eleanor, our comms specialist, with a bolter, and we've got Sister Danica here our demolition specialist with the Holy Flamer.
With the Crispy Demon?
Crispy Demon on the base.
I forgot how cool I've only faced this army one time, so I forgot how cool it is.
Yeah, they are super cool. Then non-specialists, we've got, this is actually the entire Painted Sisters force I have so far.
Okay.
So this is like every model just to get close to 200 points for commanders. We've got 6 Battle Sisters, all with bolters, one with a simulacrum, and then we've got 3 Arcoflagellants, one of which is an Endurant. Okay. Now, interesting to note about the simulacrum. So all the sisters, not these guys, but the sisters, they all have now the Canoness, by the way, she has a Rosarius, so she has a 4-up invuln, but everyone else has a 6-up invuln.
Okay.
And then if they're within 6 inches of the simulacrum, they get a 5-up invuln because it increases their invuln by 1. So I can never, as long as I'm within range of the simulacrum, I can never be worse than a 5-up. So we'll see how that comes in. Yeah. Now, today, we're going to do something cool with the sisters. They don't, official rules-wise, they don't have order convictions, but we talked about this beforehand. And for those of you watching, I actually did a whole sort of discussion video on the channel. You can check that out here about basically the ITC came out with some different order convictions for them. Yeah. They only had 3. I'm going to go with the Order of Our Martyred Lady.
Oh, okay.
So basically, if a model from my kill team is taken out of action for the remainder of the battle round, everyone gets a +1 to hit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like they're sort of like stirred by the sacrifice of giving someone up, So we'll see how that works out. It'll be nice for these guys as well, because they'll get I think they would get the conviction. I don't know. It's a homebrew thing. You guys let us know what you think. But
my question is, if they get it, if I kill, because I assume you're going to run ahead with them.
That would be the idea.
So if I kill one of them, would they all get it then? Like if I pop Sister Karen, would everyone else get really, really mad at me then?
Yeah. So so for the rest of the battle round, so if it's your second shooting attack and you pop Sister Eleanor here, the comm specialist, you kill her, bam, she's dead. Suddenly the entire kill team gets +1 to hit.
But what if I kill one of these guys?
Now, So I actually think I'm going to say that the Arcoflagellants don't trigger it because I think in full 40K they don't get order convictions. So I'm just going to say that's a nice translate, just straight down. We'll just say that they don't. So they neither benefit nor trigger.
Fair enough.
So that's fine. Yeah. But then any of the sisters will. And then the other thing we're going to play around with, which we talked about, is Miracle Dice. So we're going to try to bring the Miracle Dice mechanic in. So basically any specialist, so that's going to be the 3 specialists or the leader or the commander, if they take an enemy model out of action, or if they're taken out of action, I'll gain a Miracle Dice.
That's cool. Okay.
So in a Miracle Dice, it's a special pool of dice for those of you who don't know. I'll roll it, and then I get to reserve that number off to the side. And then at my discretion, I can substitute that number for a hit, wound, save, advance, charge. Technically deny the witch, but wouldn't come in here.
Really any kind of
or damage.
Yeah. Really any kind of test roll you would need.
Right. I could substitute it in there. So
that's cool. That's kind of like the Tzeentch dice in Age of Sigmar.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of like
that. And but it's only 1 per round. So the most I can ever get is So it's like if you take Sister Catherine out of action, I'll get a Miracle Dice. But then if then I take one of your models out of action with one of my specialists, I don't get like a second Miracle Dice that round. I can only get 1 per round. So so it sort of balances there. So I'll have to.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I have to be a little cagey with them. So those are the kill teams. As far as for missions, I was flipping through the Commander's supplement. I found this mission, Calms Down.
Oh, okay.
Which I think will be fun. I think it'll be good. Basically, we'll talk more about it when we get set up. but basically there's one objective in the center of the board.
Oh, okay.
And you score points if your commander is within range of the objective. And that's the only way to score points, is having your commander within range of the objective.
Okay, well.
And then if there's an unbroken, if someone breaks, then it's over.
We might just have like an awesome duel of fates in the center.
Yeah. Well, that's what I figure is they're probly like, oh, we have to recapture this comms array from what we've awoken, and then obviously you're going to spread some sort of Necron virus through the
just scarabs everywhere.
Arrows. Yeah,
it's just tiny scarabs. That's all it ever is.
Yep. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, awesome. Ready to do it?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So before we go, guys, just remember, if you want to see more videos like this in your feed every week, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. If you're interested in supporting the channel, we do have a Patreon live right now, or there's other ways to support down in the description below. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we are getting set up for our game here in the scouting phase. Both of us picked plant traps. Now I rolled a 1 on my D3, and Rico, you rolled a 3. Yeah. So I'm going to cover my eyes and let you point out your 3 traps. Okay. And then when you let me know.
So I trapped this, I trapped that, and I trapped that.
Okay, great. And then now, so you'll cover your eyes, and I'm going to trap this piece right here. Okay, we're going to keep getting deployed and be right back. We are all set up here for this game of comms down. The Sisters of Battle arrayed in a frontline assault sort of formation. We have our sniper and our comms specialist up here getting ready to provide covering fire, and we have one sister going out on a deep flank this way. The Necrons as well arrayed along the front line of their deployment zone here, and their commander cowardly hiding in the back, might I say.
He's a hyperlogical strategist. He's planning.
I'm not so sure. It looks hyper cowardly to me.
You wouldn't know anything. So young.
Never mind my commander standing behind this fleet of bodies. The mission that we're playing today is Comms Down. You'll see there's a single objective marker here in the center of the field. That's going to be the only objective marker on the field, and the only models that can score from that objective are commanders. So my Canoness back there in the white hood, and your Overlord here with his Void Scythe. So just to talk over the mission, like I said, it's just the one. It's the one objective here in the center. And you score a point at the end of the battle round if your commander is within 2 inches of it. Also, if you start a battle round with your commander within 2 inches of the objective, you gain an additional command point. Okay. So this is going to be a command point heavy game for us, because both of our commanders are strategist specialists. Yep. So we gain an extra command point for having them on the field. And if we have our commanders here, we could get up to 4 command points in one round. So we've got it deployed. You would have already seen the scouting phase, so you know that hidden here, Rico has 3 traps hidden along the map, and I have 1 trap hidden along the map. So we'll see if and when those come into play. And one last thing to talk about for the mission: if the battle ends, or if there's only 1 unbroken kill team on the battlefield, then the game ends, and the other team is the victor. Yeah. So that's it for scouting phase. That's it for the mission. You guys know the teams. The only thing is, because we have strategist specialists for our commanders, we can do 2 CP at the start of the first battle round, a decoy. Yeah. I'm going to elect not to do that. And then Rico, would you like to do that?
And that's just what, a redeploy?
It's 2 CP, and you get to redeploy D3 models.
I will actually do that, yes.
Okay, so so Rico, you're starting at 3 command points. Now you're down to 1.
That's right.
So you get to redeploy D3. All right. So go ahead and we'll roll the D3 really quick. It's 2, so you get to redeploy 2 models.
And it can be any model?
Yeah, any 2 models on your kill team. Okay. Right, and then it's got to obviously still be within your deployment zone and everything. But
right. You know what I just realized? My army is consisting of ancient beings that have harnessed star gods from millions of years ago, and you guys are a very new fledgling empire. This mission is literally, you kids get off my lawn.
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
what this is,
Yeah.
essentially.
In fact, you've got some nice greenery here.
I do. I'm on the
and
lawn.
then we've obviously been stomping it down, which is why there's sand over here.
Quit tracking in the mud, you kids. Get off my lawn. I'll redeploy him there.
Okay, so they're redeploying the commander over here.
And I will actually...
And you get one more model.
I think I'm going to go ahead and redeploy another warrior. A little closer. I'll clear the space for him, and I'll put him back here.
Okay, so kind of tucking back a bit.
Tucking back.
Obviously feeling threatened by this wave of sisters.
It's all part of the plan.
Then the only other thing to say is you do have a veteran with your Immortal here. So you could spend another CP to do adaptive tactics and move him. And just blow your whole load right here before the game begins.
You know what? That's how we roll.
So you're gonna do it. So you get so you get to take a normal move, which I think with an Immortal is 5 inches.
Yeah, it's 5 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move him on up right behind cover. He's gonna go right about there. Whoop.
Okay, and with that, yes.
Oh, good.
You've activated my one and only trap. So I'll just, since we're already live, I'll just roll that now. So on a 1, you're going to take a mortal wound. Oh man, it'd be super hype if you get it right here.
Oh, so close.
No. Okay, but that area is difficult terrain in and around 1 inch of that wall section. And actually, your warrior here is also within an inch.
Oh, no.
So I'll roll for him. No. Okay, so neither of them take mortal wounds, but they are in dangerous terrain here and here.
You know, actually, if we're talking traps, you did trigger one of mine.
Well, I actually only trigger it when I move.
Okay, well.
That's why you
careful.
didn't trigger anything for here.
Someone in there is triggering a trap.
But yeah, thanks for showing your hand.
That's fine. You don't know where.
So with that, then we actually are ready to go into the initiative phase here for round 1. So sisters will roll a 7 to a 3. So the sisters will take the initiative starting off in round 1. We'll take our movements. We'll be right back. All right, it's been quite an eventful turn 1 movement phase here. For the sisters, since we had a initiative, our whole pocket of sisters here, these 4 from the right to the left, all readied up. And then our sister superior, or sister Juliet here, she moved just to open up this lane of movement. Our simulacrum bearing sister, she moved to this side here. Then we had an advance from each of our arcoflagellants. Now we did have a charge here, but I failed thanks to the difficult terrain and everything. We did take our difficult terrain tests here, here for our Canoness and here for this Endurant and for this Arcoflagellant. Passed them all, and then also we did roll the 1 for the explosion of the trap on this Arcoflagellant, but shrugged it off with the Berserk Killing Machine save, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Up top, our Sniper and Comm Specialist both readied up. This sister came around here from this deep flank and advanced up this way. And then lastly, Sister Danica, she advanced through this area in the difficult terrain here, actually took a flesh wound because of that difficult terrain.
Danica,
so
no.
Luckily, she is having a flamer.
That's true.
So the flesh wound won't really hurt her chances to hit. And that's it for the sisters. So Rico, tell us what you did with the Necrons.
It was equally as productive. I readied up this whole cluster of 3 units there, two warriors and the Immortal.
And the Immortal, yep.
I readied up this Necron warrior here.
Yes.
Simply moved him to a better position.
Mm-hmm.
I moved and advanced the Overlord
Yep.
Into dangerous terrain. He didn't take any wounds.
Yeah, he was fine.
I charged with my combat specialist into your Arcoflagellant.
Yeah, passing through dangerous terrain again, but he was fine as well.
Yeah, rolling just enough. And then move the leader right behind to stay within 3 for the Guardian Protocols.
And there you go. And so that is it for the movement phase here for round 1. So we're going to go right on into the shooting phase. So I am going to the start of the shooting phase. I am going to use the Canoness specific aura tactic, Lead the Righteous. So she raises her, I spend a CP, she raises her rod high there, and everybody within 6 inches of her now gets to reroll 1s for the rest of the battle round. Right. So you can hear her, call out to, sisters, bring these Xenos down. So there you have that. So that brings me down to 1 CP.
And then I always forget. I'm sorry. For My Will Be Done, is it just?
Yeah, My Will Be Done is at the beginning of the battle round.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's also 2 CP, of which you've already spent 3 for your pregame moves.
So just wanted to check.
So,
all right, cool.
So with that, it is the shooting phase. We do have readied models first. So I'm actually going to start off here, I think, with my Stormbolter sniper specialist here, and she's just going to open fire. I think, directly across to your commander here. Let me just double check that I'm within 12.
Yeah.
No, so I'm outside of 12, so it's just going to be 2 shots. But I am taking the comms bonus there, so it's going to be 2 shots, hitting on 3s and rerolling 1s.
Oh boy.
We get 1 hit.
Okay.
It's only strength 4 though, so it is 5s to wound, which no wound. Okay, so that's her shot. And then we'll go over to the Necrons here. So you've got 3 readied, 4 readied even.
Yep. So I'm going to start off with the Immortal into the Arcoflagellant.
Okay, so the Immortal into the Arcoflagellant right here. Okay.
So he needs 2 shots, hitting on.
So the Tesla is only 2 shots?
Yeah, it's Assault 2.
It's Assault 2. Okay.
But it's got Tesla, so on 6s, craziness happens. So 3s. Hey, there you go.
Okay, so 1 miss, but 1 hit, and the 6 gets you.
Tesla turns into 3 hits.
3 hits, I think. Yeah.
So add 2 to this.
So 3 hits then, and I'm toughness 3 there.
I believe Tesla's strength 5.
Yeah. So 3s to wound.
Now because of Mephrit, it is a -1 onto the.
Yeah. I have a 7-up save anyway, so.
Oh, only 1.
So only 1 wound. Okay. Now I do have a Berserk Killing Machine Shrug. 5-up. No. Okay. But that is just a wound though, because it's damage 1, and that's a 2-wound model.
Cool.
So blah blah blah. All right, so we move back over to the sisters. I think next up, I'm gonna go ahead and fire off my comm specialist. Gonna just do the same, just straight into your leader. A single shot, hitting on a 4 this time. Hits, definitely, and then 5s to wound. Gets the wound on a 6.
Ooh, okay.
No AP for the bolter.
All right, and this is
on your commander.
Oh, on the commander. All right.
Yep.
Well then, let me make sure. Where's the commander at? Oh boy.
He's over here.
I'm in the wrong book entirely.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 3-up. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's definitely a 3-up. What? No.
Oh, so he does take a wound.
Well, I will use the what is it? The Guardian Protocol.
Ooh, okay.
So roll a d6 each time the commander loses a wound whilst they are within 3 inches of any friendly model with this ability. On a 2+, choose one of the models to intercept the
damage.
Yeah, that hit, and the commander does not lose the wound. But the model that you chose suffers 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
So on a 2-up, the Lychguard is going to take a wound. Okay, that right out of the box.
Okay, so you do take it, and now are you putting it on your leader or your combat specialist?
On the leader.
On the leader, okay. So the leader takes a mortal wound, but that is a 2-wound model, so he's just got that there. Yep. Okay, so then that's everyone up here fired. And then so we go back over to the Necrons for their next shot.
All right, so I'm going to fire the Gauss weapon from this word over here, and he's going to fire also into the Arcoflagellant.
Also into the Arcoflagellant, okay.
All right, so he has just a regular Gauss blaster, rapid fire 1.
Yep, so he's definitely within half range there, but we are obscured thanks to that. So it'll be 2 shots hitting on 4s.
Here we go. Oh,
2 hits, okay.
And this does have an additional -1 of -2.
Yep, but again, 7-up save.
Right.
So 3s to wound. 2 wounds, 2 Berserk Killing Machine save, 5-ups. Make 1, fail 1, so that will take him to the injury roll, damage 1.
There we go. 4 up. No.
That is just a flesh wound. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so then we go back over to the sisters. We do have a good bit here lined up. I think what I'm going to do is actually, let's see, am I within 12 with any of these sisters? That's the real question here. Yes, okay. Out, out, out. But yes here. So we'll fire this sister here that's next to Juliet across the way into your Immortal here.
All right.
All right, so 2 shots, hitting on 4s because of obscurement, but rerolling 1s. Okay,
Whoa,
2 hits.
Didn't even need it.
And strength 4 to toughness 4, so 4s to wound. Gets 1 wound, no AP, so 3-up save from the
So 4. Oh, yeah. He's
Immortal is a 3-up, yeah.
He's a 4, but he's in cover, right? So.
Oh, no, cover. Yeah, cover's not a thing.
Yeah, it's just 4-up.
Immortal's a 4-up.
Oh, I'm looking at the warrior. You're right. It's 3-up.
Yep,
You were
Immortal
correct,
3-up.
sir.
Okay, he makes it.
Wouldn't
All
even
right.
matter either way.
Okay,
Cool.
so back over here, Necrons have got 2 more readied models. Who would they like to fire at?
I'm gonna fire this readied model at your commander.
Okay, across the way, sure.
So let me just make sure I'm within half. I am.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm firing 2 shots,
Yep.
hitting on, I believe it's 3s for Necron Warriors.
Should be 3s.
Yes,
Yep.
it is. You got 3s? Oh, no!
The Shining Rosarius
It's so blinding.
from our Canoness blinds him. He gets nothing. Good day, sir. Okay, back over to the sisters now. These other 3 sisters here are outside of 12 inches from anyone. So we're just going to walk down the line and we're going to fire them all into your commander.
Oh, boy.
So the first one, a single shot, hitting on a 5 and re-rolling 1s. Oh, gets the hit. 5s to wound on your commander. No wound. Okay. Then we'll go back over here to your final warrior right here.
Final warrior is going to try a funny, tricky shot through this gap at that Arcoflagellant over there.
Oh, okay. Yep. Through this gap here across the way to the Arcoflagellant.
double check.
Definitely obscured that way.
Obscured, but I am within half.
Within half. Okay. So 2 shots hitting on 4s.
All right, here we go.
Or, yeah.
Ooh, 1 hit.
Okay, 1 hit, 1 miss. All right.
So,
3s to wound.
whoop.
Oh, gets the wound. Berserk killing machine. No. Okay,
can
back
he do
to
it?
an injury roll, this time on a 3-up.
Can he snipe him? No!
No, it's just another flesh wound.
Oh, man.
Ooh, the Arcoflagellants are proving their endurance.
These warriors are choking on
All right.
dust.
Now that is actually it for readied models on the Necron side.
Yes.
So we just have 2 more Battle Sisters here. They're going to both fire again into your commander this way. I'm just going to roll them together because I don't think it will matter. But if we need to, we'll split up at a certain point. So 5s to hit, re-rolling 1s. There you go. See, it didn't matter at all.
All right, there we go.
There we go. And that's it for readied models for the sisters. Right. So now we go to non-readied models, starting with the sisters because we have initiative. And let's see, you're actually, except for this little guy over here, I'm pretty well out of the woods
Pretty much.
on everything. So I'll just start here with Sister Danica. She's going to fire her flamer. I believe she's within 8. Yes, comfortably within 8 of your Immortal. So D6 auto hits onto your Immortal.
Ugh. Hey, all right.
Just 1. Okay. Strength 4 to toughness 4. You're unobscured there, unfortunately. So the demolitions thing won't come into play. So just a 4 to wound. No wound. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're over here to your final warrior.
So
Who
the
would he
final
like
guy,
to fire at?
He is going to try to thread the needle onto that Arcoflagellant over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So-
So that looks like within 12 to me.
Let me see. I am just within.
Definitely. So 2
But
shots.
Heavily obscured.
But
though.
obscured, yeah. 2 shots hitting on 4s.
What? Only 1.
Only 1 hit.
3. That's a wound.
Gets the wound. 5-up Berserk killing machine.
No.
Okay. So takes a wound, but that's fine because it's just a wound.
So many wounds everywhere.
Yeah, already quite the battle here. So then we just have a little bit left for the sisters. We've got our simulacrum here, and we've got our leader and our commander. So we're going to go ahead and fire the simulacrum. We'll fire across into your commander.
Oh, no.
2 shots, hitting on 4s thanks to obscurement, but re-rolling 1s.
Ooh.
Doesn't need it. Very nice. And 5s to wound. Oh, two
Oh, no.
wounds from the Simulacrum sister.
2 3-ups. Oh no.
Oh, fails one. Would you like to do the little Guardian Protocols thing?
Let me check the range, because...
Well, yeah, because you were with, it's the 3 inches.
Yep, I actually will do that on a 2-up. 2-up. Made it.
Okay, so put a mortal wound onto this guy.
Yes, please.
There we go. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because now
Time for combat.
we've got 2 plasma pistol.
Oh no, I forgot about
wielding-
those.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
I'm. Will you check if she's within 12 inches of your commander, Sister Juliet?
Just
Oh,
within.
just within. Great. So she'll fire. She'll fire her plasma pistol first, overcharging it, of course. So it is going to be at long range and it is going to be obscured. Okay, so it'll be 5s, but I do get to reroll 1s for the Canoness, thankfully.
Okay. Oh.
No. Okay. And that's fine. Thankfully, the plasma rules for Kill Team are unmodified rolls of 1, so she's A-okay. And then now we'll do our Canoness here into your commander
So
as well.
cool.
Hitting on 3s because she's ballistic skill 2, but we're at long range, so 3s rerolling 1s.
Ooh.
Oh God, does she just cook herself
no,
right
no,
here?
don't do it. Okay.
Okay, she does hit.
Okay.
Strength 8, so 3s to wound.
All right.
Gets the wound. AP is plasma, so -3. So, but you have your 4-up invuln.
1 4-up invul coming up. No.
Damage is 2. Now, before I roll any out of action, this would be your interrupt mode here. If you want to put a damage 2 onto your leader or your combat specialist.
He is a 3-wound model.
The Overlord.
Yeah. So
So you could just eat 2 damage.
I could eat 2 damage and just be risky. I do like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I like
I mean,
being
you do have living metal, so you will
That's
put
true.
a.
That's
you
true.
put a
Yeah.
flesh-
Actually, yeah. I'll put
Okay.
both on him. Yeah.
Okay, so he'll just take 2 wounds there then.
Yeah.
So no injury roll required or anything like that. Yeah. So there we go. We've already
Just for now, put that right there.
Okay, and that brings us to the conclusion of the shooting phase. It's been
spicy.
a wild one so far. We'll move right on into the fight phase. We just have the one fight here. Okay, it is your Lychguard into my Arcoflagellant.
So the Lychguard has 2 attacks base and then +1 for being an expert
Plus 1 for
fighter.
being a combat, yeah.
So he has 3 attacks,
Okay,
hitting on 3s.
hitting on 3s.
There we go. Whoop. All hit.
That's 3 hits.
Okay. Does having a flesh wound or a wound affect the hit or no?
A wound does not affect the hit. A flesh wound does,
Got
yes,
it.
but
Okay,
you've only taken a single wound.
So his Hyperphase sword is +1 strength, so he is strength 6.
Strength 6, so 2s to wound.
Oh no.
That's 2 wounds. And what's the damage on the Hyperphase sword?
Just 1.
Just 1, so looking for 2 5-up Berserk Killing Machine saves. Ooh, we make 1, we fail 1, so it's just damage 1. So he's taken a wound,
Yeah.
but not a flesh wound. So I'm actually gonna grab a die there. Oh yeah, that's that.
Everyone's copping wounds all day here.
Yeah, yeah. So then I get to attack back.
You do.
So I'm actually going to spend my last command point for the round for Frenzied Thrashing. So I get to add 1 to my attacks characteristic for each model within an inch of him. So he just gets an extra attack. Cool. So he's 2 attacks base plus a 3rd for Frenzied Thrashing. Let me just triple check that.
I just imagine that he's just windmilling the cables around. That's all he's doing. He's just walking into me.
Yeah. So it is 3 attacks now. Now his Arcoflails, I get to make D3 hit rolls for each attack. So it's 3 D3 attacks essentially.
Whoa!
That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks.
Oh, man.
Very nice.
Oh, no.
So 8 attacks. Now these are going to be hitting on 4s. So we get 4 attacks that hit so far, and the other 4 I get to re-roll. Or no, Zealot might only be when I charge, but I think it's when I'm charged or charged. In which it charged or was charged.
Oh, cool.
So I do get to re-roll those 4. So re-rolling.
Whoa.
Okay, there we go. So we get 6 hits. Now these are, it's strength +1, so it's strength 5.
Against toughness 5.
So we
3.
get 3 wounds, and it's AP -1.
So I have a 4-up save now. Here we go. Oh no!
Oh, fails 2. It is just damage 1 though, but it does take him to an injury roll.
It does.
So on a 4-up. Oh, okay. It's just a flesh wound. All right, and with that, we come to the end of the fight phase, and we go to morale. Now it's a bit of a let's just clear some of this stuff because it's looking pretty cluttered at this
crazy.
point.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wound. Okay.
All right, so it is the morale phase. We'll start off with the sisters to go around. We do have 2 models with flesh wounds, but no out of actions. So I don't have to take any break checks there. Now nerve checks I will have to take. So we'll do the sister first. She is leadership 7, so she can't fail, so that's fine. And then we'll do the arcoflagellant next, which is leadership 7 as well. Wow. So we can't fail either way, so we're fine there.
Yeah.
Now for Necrons, you just have the 1 flesh wound, so no break check required. And he's leadership 10, so he's fine. That's classic Necrons. So that's it. So round 1, done.
Ooh,
no points are scored because no one has a commander within 2 inches of the objective here. So that's fine. So we go straight into round 2. Sisters roll a 6 to the Necrons 5.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's big for the sisters. We're going to go ahead and take our movements, and we'll come right back. All right, it's been an interesting round 2 movement phase here for this game of Comms Down. For the sisters, we had the initiative again. So our sister on the flank here readied up, as did our sniper specialist and our comm specialist. Meanwhile, Sister Danica, our demolitions specialist, readied over here. Everybody else, we've got a conga line here of sisters all staying outside of these dangerous terrain pieces and just moved up this way, as did our simulacrum sister. Our Canoness braved the difficult terrain through here, taking 2 tests, one for here and one for here, making both of them being fine, moving on to the objective, which is huge.
Yep.
Meanwhile, our Endurant charged into this Lychguard, and our Arcoflagellant here charged into your leader.
What a cheeky little charge that was.
Yeah.
Right?
Once again, moving like right around the difficult terrain and being okay there. So, or dangerous terrain, excuse me. So that was it for the Sisters of Battle. Yeah. For the Necrons, Rico, tell us what you've done.
So first and foremost, the Lord healed a wound thanks to Living Metal.
Yep, Living Metal put a wound back on him.
And then what I did was I moved the Immortal up to the barricade there, so that he wouldn't be super obscured when he's firing on the leader. Yep. Moved up the Warrior also, so that they're both just out of range of 8 inches of the Flamer.
Yes, unfortunate.
Yeah. Charged in this Warrior to help support the Overlord. The leader himself can't really do anything, so he's just going to sit there and suck eggs. Both of these Warriors rated up, and they are going to decide their targets whenever that comes up.
And then just to talk about this really quick, you did pass your dangerous terrain tests for these models associated. So
also I popped my Will Be Done.
Yes, my Will Be Done popped off here. So everybody within 6 inches gets a +1 to hit and all that. So there we go. So we'll go into shooting phase, and at the start of shooting phase, you're popping another stratagem?
Yes, I'm using my last CP for this round to use Tireless Advance. Use this tactic at the start of the shooting phase. 1 model of your choice from your kill team becomes readied, even if moved in the previous movement phase.
So there you go. So that's your Immortal there.
Exactly. Yep.
So he's now, we'll leave that there, and we'll just drop a little readied token on him. So it is the shooting phase. So at the start of the shooting phase, I again will pop my Lead the Righteous tactic. Once again, you can hear the Canoness. She's probably scolding the sisters at this point for failing to actually take any Necrons out. but you know, there you have it. So that's there. So everybody within 6 inches gets to reroll ones to hit. And so we will go into the shooting phase, starting off with readied models. I think what I might be doing here is we're still outside of 12 with a lot of things, which is a bit unfortunate, but we will go ahead and shoot our Storm Bolter here across the way, actually into your Immortal, just to try to maybe make his life harder, you know, life a little harder. So it's just going to be 2 shots. It will be hitting on 5s. Oh, but it'll be 4s because I'll take the comms buff there. So 4s rerolling 1s. We do get 1 hit, and it's 4s to wound. No wound. Okay, that's fine. All right, so then we drop over to drop over to the Necrons then. So you've got 3 readied models.
I'm going to go ahead and take a shot with the Immortal.
Okay, Immortal.
At your leader here.
At the leader.
At the leader.
Ooh, spicy.
So
okay.
I am within half.
Yes.
So okay, so here we go. So it's going to be 2 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Oh no.
Actually,
what?
Hitting on 2s because of my will be done.
Oh, this is very true.
Yep. So you do get 1 hit there.
Saved it.
Yep.
Okay.
Toughness 3 for the Canoness. So
5. So I need 3s.
Yes.
And
Gets it.
And this has a -1 on it.
It has a -1, so it goes to my 4-up Rosarius save. No. Okay, that's fine. She is a 5 wound model, so she's got 4 wounds remaining.
How does she have more wounds than the Overlord?
I think you might be incorrect about your Overlord's wound count, but
wow. Well,
but we'll double check that in a minute. I mean, he's certainly not 1 wound.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I thought it was 4. It is 5. We are equal.
Yes.
I mean, it's 4 now. But.
Yeah. Okay. So then we'll go back over to the sisters, and we'll just fire our bolter here. We'll actually fire, since it's just actually we'll go to this sister here, and she's going to fire across to this readied Necron, who I'm pretty sure that's within 12 or no.
Let me double
Will you check for me?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 shots hitting on 4s because of obscurement.
Oh.
No.
Rerolling 1s?
I don't think I'm within 6 inches of my Canoness there. Yeah. So she's fired. Okay. Then we've got some guys over here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire this Necron, and I'll actually fire right back at you.
Fire right back. Just trading fires.
Trading
Okay.
shots. Well, I'm
Pew-pews.
within 12, so 2 shots hitting on 3s.
Okay. 1 hit.
Rerolling. Oh no, yeah, it's not rerolling anything. So 1 hit, and then I need a 4 or a 3?
3 because it's toughness 3.
Never mind.
No. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and we'll do this sister. We'll just fire down into your Immortal who's still there. So a single shot hitting on a 5 gets the hit.
Nice.
Wounding on a 4. No. Man, can't wound anything. Last guy, cheeky
Necron.
guy over here.
He is going to fire at the Simulacrum.
Okay.
I definitely can see your.
Yes.
your
Oh
foe.
yeah. No question there.
And I am within 12, so it's gonna be 2 shots, but obscured. So
Yes.
hitting on 3 still.
3s. Are you within 6 inches of your lord there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So hitting on 3s. That my will be done coming in big here.
It's huge. But not big enough,
not
though.
big enough.
Not quite big enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and retire these dice. Oh boy.
So he's fired. So they're all fired back there. So now we just have 1 more readied models for the sisters, which is here. Now her flamer is out of range, but she does have a bolt pistol. So she'll just level her bolt pistol and fire at your Immortal again. Single shot, hitting on a 4-up because of just long range, but no obscurement. Does get the hit. Wounding on a 4.
Oh.
Gets the wound. No AP, so 3-up save.
Oh boy. Okay.
Makes it. Okay. That's fine. So now we drop down to non-readied models, starting off with player with initiative. And let's see, you only have one Necron there to shoot anyway.
That's right.
So I think what I'll do is I'll actually just start off with my Canoness again. And I think she's going to shoot not overcharged plasma into your Immortal here.
Oh no.
So a single shot hitting on a 3-up because of obscured, but we should be within 6 right there, I think, for half range.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Yeah. So a single shot hitting on a 3-up, but re-rolling 1s because of her aura tactic.
Oh.
She gets the hit. Maybe I should have overcharged. 3s to wound.
Okay.
No.
At least it wasn't a hit roll.
Yeah. Yeah. At least. Dang. All right. So then you just have your one Necron here.
My last warrior there. So I'm gonna see. I am within 12 of.
Gonna fire at Sister Danica.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire 2 shots over at Danica.
Okay.
So you are obscured.
Yes, definitely.
But I'm getting the +1 anyway.
With a +1, yep.
So 3s. 1 hit.
Okay, 1 hit. And 3s again.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Scraping by, scraping by. Okay, so that's actually it for shooting for the Necrons. So then we just have our gun line back here.
Oh boy.
So we're going to go from right to left. They should all be able to see your Immortal here because of this nice little crevice here. So we're going to go, it's all going to be 1 shot, I think, because I'm outside of 12 from all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, oh God.
No, no. Oh,
it's
actually you're in and all.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So okay, we'll start off with the first sister here. 2 shots, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s into your Immortal. Reroll the 1 for Lead the Righteous. Nope. Okay. The next sister.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 hit. Gets the wound. Right. No AP.
3 up. Yes.
Okay. Our third sister. Reroll the 1 for Lead the Righteous.
No.
Okay, 1 hit. Wounding. No wounds. Okay. Fourth sister. 1 hit. Gets the wound.
3 up. Made it. Oh boy.
2 more hits. That's this would be from the simulacrum. 1 wound.
3 up.
Oh my gosh! And then finally, we've got our sister, Lady Juliet, Sister Juliet. She'll fire. I'll actually overcharge with her. Fire her plasma pistol into him.
So a single shot. His name.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh
okay,
no.
Hits. 2s to wound.
Oh.
No.
You have CP.
I do, but I was saving it.
You could. You could see if the Immortal, it really is Immortal. Try to kill him.
I'm going to let it go because I was saving the CP for something cheeky
Oh, boy.
later on. So that's it. An entire line of sisters in rapid fire range with the Lead the Righteous fail to do any damage to a single Immortal.
Right. Necrons, baby. That's right.
That's embarrassing, actually.
It's Necrons. That's their only claim to fame. Is they don't die.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna test that here in the fight phase.
We're gonna see now.
So we go to the fight phase, and we start off with charging models. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually gonna start off here with this Arcoflagellant, who's got some flesh wounds. I have 2 CP left. I am gonna use again. The Frenzied Flailing, right? Frenzied Thrashing, excuse me. So, by the way, guys, if it doesn't look like we're within combat here, it's just because of our weird barricade situation. But this guy is in combat here with the Arcoflagellant.
Yeah, we're all kind of within an inch of each other.
So 1 CP for Frenzied Thrashing, so he gets 2 more attacks, because 1, 2. And then 1 CP for Gritted Teeth, so he ignores his flesh wounds. So that's going to be 4 D3 attacks, and these are going to go all into your commander.
Ooh, can he do it?
So 4 D3. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
Okay.
All right, and then now we're going to be hitting on 4s, and we're going to re-roll because of Zealot.
Oh wow. Oh man.
Okay, not too bad. 6 hits, and then Strength 5 to Tough 5, so 4s to wound. Ouch!
Ooh,
only
boy.
2 wounds.
No.
Dang.
2 3-ups.
Yep, -1 here.
2 4-ups now. Here we go. What? Oh no!
1 damage each.
So it takes 2 more wounds.
So he's 3. So he's got only 2 wounds remaining, which is pretty nice.
You can
pretty
do
nice. It. So then we go over to our other charging model here. This Endurant, who only has a wound and not a flesh wound. Okay, so that'll be. The Endurant has an extra attack for being like the sergeant of the unit. So 3d3 into your Lychguard. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks into your Lychguard, hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Thank goodness for Zealot. So we get to re-roll those. So turns it around to get 5 hits. Then 4s to wound again. So actually, there we go. That's what we were looking for. So that's 4 wounds at -1.
Oh boy. All right, so this is going to go to his 4-up invul then on his shield.
Mm-hmm.
Hook. Oh, no.
2 fail. It is just damage 1, so it's just your injury test, but this time on a 3-up because you have a flesh wound.
Oh, 2 flesh wounds now.
Okay. So then, oh, I'm sorry. Technically, we should have done this guy before I did the Endurant because he charged, but so we'll go ahead and swing him now. Your warrior.
Let me pull up the warrior now. He's just a regular warrior, so he has 1 attack.
Yep.
And he's hitting on 3s normally, but now it's 2s because of my will be done.
2s because of my will be done.
Didn't matter. All right.
That's how it goes.
Let's go.
That is how it goes. All right, so then now that's all of our charging models. So we go to non-charging models, starting off the player with initiative. We get 2d3 attacks with our Arcoflagellant here, who that is just a wound and not a flesh wound. So 2d3 into your Lychguard. That's 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling for... Oh, no, not re-rolling because it didn't charge or was charged. So just 2 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Oh.
Are you serious right now? All right, that's it. All right, so then what we have to attack back is going to be your Lychguard here and your commander right there.
We'll start with the big man himself.
Ooh.
Right, the big man.
Okay.
He has 3 attack space.
3 attack space.
3 attack space. And he hits on 2s. He has the Warscythe, which is times 2 strength, minus 4 AP, 3 damage, and it subtracts 1 when on the hit roll, but I have my will be done.
Yes.
So I'm back to 2s.
So back to 2s, yep.
Here we go.
Well, you do drop 1.
There we
That's
go.
nice.
So
So
there's
2
that.
hits.
And then 2s to wound.
2s to wound. Drop another 1. That's what we like.
Only 1.
So 1 wound. Berserk Killing Machine save. I need 3 5s and 6s to avoid the injury roll.
Oh.
We do make 1, but 2 go through. So that's fine. And then the injury roll is on a 2-up. For a second, I thought it was gonna be
right,
that.
I thought it was a 1 also.
So that is that Arcoflagellant taken out of action. So you can take a 3-inch consolidate if you want there.
Definitely will do that.
So a 3-inch will get you right there, which actually would get you within 2 inches of the objective. Interestingly enough, but to move, you do have to take your dangerous terrain test here.
Let's take it right now.
Okay, he's fine.
We're good.
All right. And then now we have your Lychguard to attack back into either of these Arcoflagellants.
I'm going to attack into the... I'm sorry, what was the soldier's name of that?
Endurant.
The Endurant.
The Endurant. Attacking into the Endurant. Okay.
Let's go ahead and test that name. Is it Endurant? Let's find out. So he has his 2 attacks. 3 attacks now.
Yep.
Hitting on...
Hitting on -2 because of the flesh wound.
And then +1 for my will be done.
Yeah, so hitting on 4s. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. And then I'm strength 6.
Yep, so 2s again.
Oh.
Ooh, but it's just damage 1, so I do get a Berserk Killing Machine save. Ooh. No. Okay. Injury roll. It's just a flesh wound. Interesting. Interesting. So that's it for the fight phase. Morale phase, I've got 1 out of action, 2, 3 with flesh wounds, so no break check. We'll take our nerve checks here. So leadership 7, even with a +1 for the out of action, auto passes there. And then right here as well, auto passes because leadership 7.
Right.
So morale phase for the Necrons, still only 1 flesh wound.
2.
Right, but only 1 model.
Oh,
excuse me,
gotcha,
one model
gotcha,
with a flesh wound. And then, so no break check and no nerve check there either.
Right.
So end of the battle round, we each score 1 point for having a commander within 2 inches
What
of the
a turn
objective.
of events.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then and now actually it's the beginning of battle round 3. We'll each go to 4 command points because 1 base, 1 for having our leader alive and not shaken.
Right.
1 for having the strategist commanders, 1 for having the commander within 2 inches of the objective.
Oh boy.
So we'll go to initiative. Sisters roll a 4.
Oh.
Necrons roll a 10. Ooh, okay. So we'll take our moves. We'll be right back. All right, it is the end of the movement phase. For round 3, the Necrons had initiative. Rico, this looks like a real cluster. Tell us what's going on.
This got crazy fast. So the Lord decided to consolidate in and then charge the Canoness there. So he went in. He also went up because of living metal, so he's back with a 4. So they have equal wounds now. The leader went in to kind of fill the gap and be within 3 of him in case things go pear-shaped. This warrior moved in and circled around to clear space. These two started ready up over here. I had, out of these 2 warriors here, I had the nearest warrior charge through the gap and into that combat there.
Yes.
And then I simply had this warrior just move.
Okay, great. Now the Sisters' movement phase was really, really simple. So we stayed in combat over here with the Endurant. We got charged there, so we're locked in. We got charged here. We unfortunately failed to take him out in Overwatch.
You got close.
Everybody else, here we go.
Oh boy.
Has readied up. By the way, for those of you wondering about either my Order Conviction or Miracle Dice, nothing has happened.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody readied up over here. I forgot about Danica, actually.
Let's move her real quick.
So yeah, I'm just going to move her really quick.
Yeah, you're just move her with an 8.
Yeah, so
there you go.
Like that. There you go. Okay, sorry about that. So she's moved up, and that's it. All right. So that's it. Yeah. So no specialists have taken anyone out of action, nor have been taken out of action. So no Miracle Dice anywhere, and then no one that would have triggered it, because right, we said in the beginning that our Arcoflagellants wouldn't trigger it. No one's been taken out of action to trigger the Order Conviction. So
yeah, it's been
we're doing real hot here.
You did say you want to play this cagey.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of have to because of the mission. But that being said, it is the shooting phase, so I will spend a command point for Lead the Righteous once again, going down to 3. So everybody within 6 will get to reroll 1s. So that's nice. Oh yeah, were you?
Yeah, I was gonna do my will be done.
My will be done
I
again.
I just keep forgetting when that happens.
Yeah, it happens at the beginning of the battle round. So
yes, please.
So yeah, so he's
Down to 2.
you know, even though that's a bit out of sequence, you know, we knew.
Yeah.
So shooting phase, readied models first, starting off with player with initiative. That does mean your 2 Necrons over here, or at least one of them will get to fire.
Right. I'm going to fire the Tesla Immortal.
Okay.
And let me see. Within 12. I'm not within 12, but I'm going to fire at the comms specialist.
Okay. So the Tesla Immortal up to the comms. So that's 2 shots, right, because it's assault, but a -1 for being at long range, which is then taken care of by your will be done.
Let me make sure. Yes.
Yeah.
So back to 3s.
Back to 3s.
Whoop. No.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
Yep. 3s to wound. Gets the wound. A 3-up save. Hey, she's fine.
In spades.
All right. So we'll just, that's over on him now. So what I will do then, actually.
The game is strategic.
No, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to spend 2 CP for Blessed Bolts for our sniper. Ooh. So she's going to fire down here into your Lychguard leader.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, unobscured.
Oh, yeah.
Within 12.
100%.
Okay. We're taking the comms benefit. Okay, so that's going to be 4 shots from the Stormbolter, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1.
Oh.
Yes. Now these are still only strength 4, so we do need 5s to wound here.
Oh.
Thank goodness we get 1 wound. Now Blessed Bolts makes it AP -2 and damage 2.
All right, so I have a 4-up invul then.
Oh. What a waste of CP. Sisters can't get anything going. No, 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 no. Okay, so that's her. Then we're back over here to this warrior to fire.
Yeah, he's gonna. Let me see if I'm on 12. That should be. Yes. Okay, I just want to make sure. He's gonna fire his sawed off into Danica.
Yep.
So, hitting on 2s now.
Yes.
Will be done. Actually, wait. I think he may actually be outside of 6.
Oh.
Is he?
Nope. Looks good.
No, he's just out. Like from center base, center of the base.
Well, it's nearest. It's measurements are from the nearest point of the base to the nearest point of the base.
I see. Okay. So then he's just
definitely
barely in.
within.
Just barely in. Okay. So then hitting on 2s. Get off my lawn.
Oh, gets 2 hits.
Okay. Needing
3s. Oh, only gets 1 wound. A 4-up is not going to be enough because of that additional -1 injury roll. Out of action. That's okay because that is a specialist.
Miracle
so
dice.
I will finally get a miracle dice.
Let's make it happen.
I literally bought special dice just for this occasion for full 40K, but here we go. Miracle dice is a 6.
Okay.
So now that 6 is just going to stay off to the side here. I'll have it reserved for later. So round 3, I finally get a miracle dice.
It's a miracle.
It is a miracle. So they've fired now. So then it's just all sisters all the time now. And also I get a +1 to hit now because so it's all happening at the same time here. So really actually what we'll do then is we're gonna take, I should be outside of 6 there, but inside of 6 here. Okay, cool. Yeah. So our simulacrum sister is gonna fire a crack grenade over here. Ooh. So a single shot hitting on a 3, re-rolling 1. So by the way, it would be a 4 for obscurement, but the Armored Lady gives me the +1 to hit, so it's 3s, and then the re-rolling 1 was coming from here. So we do get a hit.
You're super mad.
Strength 6 to toughness 4, so 3s to wound. Hey, gets the wound, okay. AP -1. So that's a 5-up for a warrior.
That's it. What?
And he makes it.
Just barely.
And that's my crack grenade for the round. So then we'll just go ahead and fire this sister across here. That's going to be hitting on 2s, thanks to our Martyred Lady. We drop 1. Okay, 4s to wounds. No. All right. So then we just keep on going with the readied models here. We'll go here. Our comm specialist. We'll just keep pumping it into your leader. I mean, now's the best chance we're ever going to get for this sort of stuff.
This is the time.
Yeah. So, yeah, easily within 12. So 2 shots and unobscured thanks to that. So 2s.
Oh, boy. Hey.
There we go. And 5s. No. All right. And then we've got our line of sisters down here left to do. So we're actually going to start off with Sister Juliet. She'll fire her plasma pistol overcharged into this guy here. So that would be, I think, at long range. Yeah, so it is at long range, and it is obscured. So it would be 5s, but it's back to 4s thanks to our Martyred Lady. And re-rolling 1s for the Canoness. No, okay. And then, so we'll just, we'll walk down the line. We know all these sisters are within range. So I guess we'll go here into this guy because it's going to be half range no matter what. It's going to be obscured no matter what. So we'll just go once again from right to left into the Immortal till he hopefully is dead. So first sister, re-roll the 1 for the Canoness. The 2 is still going to miss even with our Martyred Lady. Okay, second sister.
Whoa.
There we go. 4s to wounds. Okay. Third sister. The 3 is going to miss even with our Martyred Lady. Or no, the 3 is going to hit with our Martyred Lady because, so then 4s to wounds. Okay. 1 wound.
I have a 4-up. No, 3-up, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, and last sister. Reroll the 1s for the Canoness. The 3 hits. 4. Okay. Oh my gosh. Could I possibly get something going here? That's fine.
So durable.
So with that, we will go into the fight phase. Indeed. So the fight phase, let's see. So you're at 2 CP.
Yeah.
I'm at 1 CP. Yeah. So I can't interrupt. So it's just you, man.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna strike in with the Lord. So let's see what he can do. Let's see here. So he has his 3 attacks. He's hitting on 3s normally, but 2s because my will be done.
Yep.
And he'll be winning on 2s.
3 hits.
Oh man.
2 wounds. or 3 wounds,
yeah,
excuse
3
me.
wounds.
4 up, Rosarius save.
I'll do it.
There's no point in re-rolling any of that because even with the re-roll, oh, I should have used my miracle dice. That's what I should have done. I should have used my miracle dice to save 1.
It's not too late.
No,
not
it's
too late,
fine
man.
because even with that, so she'll be dead. So she's gone. And actually, with that, I actually think that I'm going to just concede because so now that my commander is dead, I can't score any more points.
That's true, yeah.
So we were tied. At the end of this round, you'll score a point. I'll never be able to catch you on scoring.
Yeah.
And as we've seen from the effectiveness here of this bolter line here, and by effectiveness, of course, I mean ineffective. I'll never be able to actually
Wipe me off.
wipe
the
you
board,
out.
yeah.
I'll never be able to what it is. I'll never be able to effectively cause a break check,
Right. Oh, yeah.
which would be the only other win condition for me. So yeah, sisters are going to concede there. So that's it, a Necron victory. Let's talk about it. So there you have it, man, a Necron victory by concession.
Yeah.
You know, what'd you think? What'd you think of the Necrons?
I know it's their thing, and this is going to sound like kind of like, duh, you should have known this. I didn't realize how durable they were going to be. I genuinely did not. I really thought, I told you this off camera, I thought I was going to lose all the warriors and probably a Lychguard.
Yeah, it's the toughness 5
It really
from
is.
from the Lychguard that make it really like.
It's the 4-up save, the toughness 5. It's the plentiful 3-ups. It's just they just don't go down.
Yeah, well, and they certainly don't go down to bolters, especially. I mean, I think I rolled really statistically poorly. I mean, the footage will be there. We'll be able to see. I think I rolled really statistically poorly on this like line of sisters.
You should have made a
2
lot
rounds in
more
a row.
4-ups.
Yeah, I mean, it was consistently 4-ups that I needed to make, just like 4-ups to hit, 4-ups to wound. Now, of course, some of them I put into the Lychguard, and some I put into your leader. But even when I was putting them into the
Some should have gotten through.
What's his name? The Immortal there.
Immortal,
yeah, it's like I should have. I feel like I should have like punched through a couple, but there you have it.
Yeah, I was very surprised by this. I did tell you off camera. This is the first time I've actually used the Necrons in any game. So, didn't know. Never played Necrons until this point. Had no idea. Well, knowing's half the battle, right?
Well, you know what's funny too, and this is the sort of like overarching like thing about like large game balance is like in the scope of kill team, like Necrons aren't that great.
Yeah.
They're not even like the best kill team out there.
Really?
You know, yeah, no.
Huh.
I mean, they're good, like don't get me wrong, and especially like a skew list like this where it's like, let me just like bring these couple like super tough guys and then like, you know, let that be. I mean, they definitely can do the work, you know?
Well, again, like this whole list was just what would be kind of cool. Oh, a lord, 2 bodyguards, and then just a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
So again, I didn't realize that. Like I didn't bother to check the toughness of Immortals in Kill Team. Like I don't know. I thought everything was toughness 4, like ubiquitously. I didn't realize I had different. I knew that the Lord was going to be like at least 1 toughness higher, but I didn't realize. So, man.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
They're powerful. They're really good.
This was my first time bringing a Canoness, and
The aura's good.
the aura is good.
The aura's really good.
If you roll the 1s. It did make me feel safe about
Plasma.
overcharging my plasma.
Yeah.
You know, but
think
I
if
mean,
you-
the 4-up invuln should have kicked in there. 3 2s on a 4-up. Like what are you going to do? It's still a dice game.
Yeah, that was really
you
weird
know?
though. I think if you max out plasma guns, she could just really come into her own.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can only take if you were to just like, I'm just gonna absolutely
Just
put
go ham.
as much plasma on the board as I can. You can get 2 gunners with plasma. You can put a plasma, either a plasma pistol or a combi plasma on your sister superior, and then she can take a plasma gun. So the most you can ever get is 4 plasma on the board with sisters.
It's like 4 to 8 shots per shooting phase. If you position them right, it's rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
And then with the right strats, it's hitting on 2s. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it could be good. Unfortunately, I don't have the models, But one day I'm gonna eventually pick up another Battle Sister box here, which the Battle Sister box is like great value because it builds Battle Sisters, it builds Celestians, it builds Dominions, I think, and so like it literally just comes with tons of weapon options, so you just build whatever you need,
Pretty good.
So, one day I got to clear the hobby backlog.
Yeah,
first.
that's true. That's that's the ongoing journey you're on right now. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, what'd you think of? It was your first Commander game, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. What'd you think of specifically the Overlord?
I like him a lot. He did on paper the Warscythe looked great and his stats look good. But you know how it is usually on paper. It's like, oh, it looks great until you use it, and then it just kind of like falls flat.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, with my will be done, it just removes literally the only negative it has.
I completely underestimated the power of my will be done.
Yeah.
I did not realize, and now that I know, I'm definitely gonna build more around it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really that +1. Yeah.
And it's surprising how far 6 inches goes.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, on such a small board,
you
like
don't realize
6-inch aura is
huge.
Actually huge. I mean,
massive.
it's a foot across each side,
or
from side to side. It's like a foot wingspan diameter.
About that,
Yeah.
I do like the Commander games a lot. Now I definitely want to start bringing other factions with their commanders and just sort of go with that. So, this was definitely it looked really cool. It was super cool. It was a super fun game.
Yeah,
it's always really fun.
Oh yeah, always fun.
I do love seeing the Battle Sisters come out and just form a gun line and just do mag rips into me.
Yeah. I mean, I thought too. I thought maybe the Flagellants here would have taken someone down a little quicker. But again, injury rolls. Like this guy, I took him to an injury roll the first turn, but
you did.
Nothing,
I feel like that
or first combat.
That probably would have gone on forever. Really, I think the rest of the game was going to be that.
Yeah. So they were just going to slap at each other for the rest of the game.
Yeah. If I positioned things differently and you had maybe another Archiflagellant, you could have just stopped me up here.
Yeah.
And then
yeah. You know what else was huge was the traps. Like, it's funny because when it comes to the scouting phase, I just don't like disarm traps, like on principle, because it's just like I'm just gonna remove. I'm either gonna have my choice be completely invalid, which is not fun, or I'm just gonna totally remove your choice, which is like not fun either in my mind. But then I mean that trap corner was just like.
Yeah, it. Really,
I was like, I guess I'm back here the whole game.
Yeah,
now.
It changed everything, and a lot of things I didn't realize would have the effect that they did. So, man,
there you go. Did you enjoy it? Did you have
of
fun?
course, it was a great game.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely.
And we hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up and let us know down in the comments if we messed up any rules, which I'm sure we did. 10 internet points for the first person to point one out, 5 internet points for the second, and no internet points for anybody else. And of course, if you're interested in supporting the channel, we have a Patreon and stuff like that. You can find all those links in the description below. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Guys.